Hello everyone and welcome to Set 12, Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition, my warrior playthrough. Now, you may immediately realize that my headset, or my audio sounds a bit different. This is due to the fact that during the recording of Thanatos, my mic broke. So I had to go out and buy a new one. Unfortunately, I bought the wrong type. So now I have a headset with a mic attached to it, but no jack in for the mic to plug into my laptop so I can record audio directly into my mic. I didn't realize. Apparently I got a phone headset or something along those lines. Really annoying, and I sincerely apologize. I am going to try my best to get another headset as soon as I can, but this may be how the audio will sound for a while. I'm using the microphone on my laptop itself. Noise cancellation, and so you may hear weird static every so often, especially when I mute the mic and turn it back on. But I sincerely apologize for this. I really didn't expect this. And I would have gone back to return it if I wasn't a dumbass and threw away the receipt. Yeah. Listen to you guys out there. Keep the receipts. You never know when you fuck up like I do. Anywho, this set is going to be dedicated to the companion quests, the Inner Circle quest lines. Now, there are quite a few of them, one for each character, two in some cases, but that's neither here nor there, so we're going to get into this now. Yeah, let's go. Okay, first off, we're going to go down and talk to Blackwall, because Blackwall actually has a very interesting quest line. We're going to start from him and work our way up. So, let's see how it works. There we go. Sorry, the audio was really low. I wasn't sure if the audio was working or not. Alright, and there's Blackwall. Let's see what he's up to. How you doing, buddy?
Someone I knew once described Adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. None of the Wardens we saw wavered. They gave their lives willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
We stopped him. We saved most of the Wardens.
But not all of them. And they died thinking they were doing something good. There's no one to blame but Corypheus. Even Clarel's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
Don't think of what went wrong. Think of their intentions, their sacrifice. Honor their selflessness.
Clarel made mistakes, but she was a great woman. And she died a great woman. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining. At the heart of it, all a Warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
I don't know, that joining kinda is important, so, Anyway, Blackwall, you have a quest for us, apparently. Let's see what it's about.
Want a drink? I've a hankering for company. When I was a boy, there were these urchins who roamed the streets near my father's house. One day, they found a dog. A wretched little thing. It came to them for food. I caught it, tied a rope around its neck, and strung it up. Do you know what I did?
You stopped them. Cut the dog down.
I did nothing. Not a damn thing. It was crying. I saw the kicking legs, the neck straining and twisting, and I turned around, went inside, and closed the door. I could have told my father, or alerted someone. I didn't. I just pretended it wasn't happening.
You said you were just a boy.
I was old enough to know the dog was suffering and that it was wrong. I may as well have tied the noose myself. We could make the world better. It's just easier to shut our eyes.
Nothing worth doing is easy.
Look at you. You would have done the right thing. We're lucky there are people like you in the world. There's always some dog out there. Some fucking mongrel that doesn't know how to stay away.
Well, that was dark. Remind me not to take black while drinking again. He's a bad drunk.
Ah, come on, Krim. I'm working my ass off trying to get you to see that move.
You still got plenty of arse left, Chief. Your worship.
Glad you came by. I got a letter from my contacts in the Ben Hasrath. Already verified it with Red.
What did the letter say?
The Ben Hasrath have been reading my reports. They don't like Corypheus or his Venatori. And they really don't like Red Lyrium. They're ready to work with us. With you, boss. The Qunari and the Inquisition joining forces.
That could be a powerful alliance.
My people have never made a full-blown alliance with a foreign power before. This would be a big step. They found a massive Red Lyrium shipping operation out on the coast.
They wanted us to hit it together. Talked about bringing in one of their dreadnoughts. Always wanted to see one of those big warships in action.
Did you see that? Go get some water. They're worried about tipping the smugglers, so no army. My charges, you, maybe some backup.
I think the Inquisition could use some help from the Qunari.
Good. I'll pass on word to Cullen and Red. We can set up the meeting whenever you're ready.
Sounds interesting. What could go wrong, right? Hey, Cassandra, how you doing? Cassandra? Talk to me.
Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
Are you alright? You seem very intent.
I am. This needs to be done before I forget. As if written by a dim-witted child. Historians will one day ask what happened at Adamant Fortress, in the Fade. I wasn't there, but others were. Their accounts must be recorded.
That's an excellent idea, Cassandra.
I certainly thought so, until I started writing. I still don't know what to say about the spirit of the divine. The Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her. Yet even so...
I don't know the truth any more than you do.
Sadly, unanswered questions make for poor reading. When they told me you were physically in the Fade, I was terrified for you. The last time such a thing happened, we created Darkspawn. We created Corypheus. The world needs to know the truth this time. No more legends lost to the ages.
Sounds good to me. And by the remark about unanswered questions making poor reading, bullshit. That's some of the best reading. If you have to actually connect the dots in your head, dear God, that's fun. Make the story your own.
Planning troop movements now.
I'm trying to imagine what it will look like when we're done. All of this once belonged to the Tevinter Imperium. Andraste changed that, as did the Blights. As for what will come next, I cannot guess the Maker's plan.
We make the world a better place.
Because everyone agrees on what better means. I know I want a world where people trust the Chantry and that trust is respected. I want to respect tradition, but not fear change. I want to right past wrongs, but not avenge them. And I have no idea if my wanting these things makes any of them right.
Even if they're not right, they're certainly admirable.
Some would disagree. They would call it heresy.
That didn't sound like the ravings of a heretic, Cassandra.
Perhaps not. But it takes precious little effort to paint even an act of compassion as damaging. Tell me, what guides you? You make decisions that shake the world, yet always seem so assured. I wish I had your confidence.
You almost sound like you admire me.
I absolutely do. I may not always agree with your decisions, but how many could do what you have done? You were a prisoner, accused and reviled, yet you've emerged from every trial victorious. The Maker's grace does not make you immortal. You live or die by your own hand. That is worthy of admiration.
I'm guided by what my conscience tells me.
Your conscience must speak more clearly than mine.
I doubt it, but I do my best.
Think of it. Like Andraste long ago, once again the fate of Thedas will be determined by a woman. It makes me proud to know you.
I hope we can call each other friends.
I hope so too. We still have a long road to travel, Inquisitor. Wherever it takes us, I'm glad you're here.
Aw, Mitsuki has a friend. Alrighty then. Get a little more about Cassandra's backstory, which is pretty nice. Anything else? Oh gods.
Good book.
Ah! I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, are you blushing?
What would I have to blush about?
You tell me.
It's of no interest to you, I'm certain. It's a book.
I can see that.
It's one of Varric's tales. Swords and Shields, the latest chapter.
So you like to read? What's wrong with that?
It's frivolous. There are more important things for me to do.
That's just her favorite.
Nobody asked you, Tevinter.
I couldn't finish the last one you lent me. I actually feel dumber for having tried.
It's literature. Smutty literature. Whatever you do, don't tell Varric.
Why not? I think Varric would be pleased to have another fan.
Pleased? Yes, that's one word for it. They're terrible. And magnificent. And this one ends in a cliffhanger. I know Varric is working on the next. He must be. Pretend you don't know this about me.
I'm surprised I didn't have this cutscene done yet. Damn. No, she's going back to trade. Okay. Wow. Of course, when I had that done long time ago. Fuck. Oh well, say that be. Let's talk to Bull again, because he has another cutscene for us.
Again. Again. Come on! This is why the Qun doesn't like women fighting. I should have asked Cullen. Good one.
Perhaps you can take over.
Qunari training exercise to master your fear. I heard about the nightmare at Adamant. Sounded big.
Can you explain why I'm supposed to hit you with this stick?
Probably, if I try. It'd involve a lot of Qunari words, though. Just hit me with the stick, all right? I need to get over this demon crap.
All right.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Damn demon. Who's stuck in the fade, huh?
Bull, if you're scared of demons...
Less talking, more hitting. Piece of feed, piece of crap! And who killed you? That's right, Iron fucking Bull! I needed that. Thanks, boss.
Are you sure you don't want to talk about it?
We just did.
I had the Cassandra twin glitch. It's always so funny to see that. Basically in the background, Cassandra was still working, even though she was, in the cutscene. Kinda weird, but funny as all hell. Alright, anything else, Bull, or are you done?
Hey, you need me?
Nope. Alright, Wunderbar. Alright, let's go and talk to Sarah. She has a little something for us. Actually, a few cutscenes, if memory serves. Hey, Sarah.
Sarah, about Adamant and what happened in the Fade. A good shot. Why are you angry?
Shut up and listen, yeah? Never again. You hear me? Everyone is pretending it made sense. Demons and visions and all of it. The Fade isn't real. And I saw nothing. Nothing. They were like little empty things. Like there's nothing in the dark. No point. Stupid, right? That shouldn't be scary, like it was. I'd have taken spiders. Like you. You're scared of spiders. All of them. Even little ones.
It's strange. I'm not normally afraid of spiders. Not even a little.
Maybe it was just the moment, yeah? And what they could do to everyone else. I don't know. It's stupid to think about anyway. Everybody going on about imaginary stuff when real people died. Probably. Hawk, yeah? Lost a champion. And in trade, a busted down bunch of wardens. And they're always weird. Usually, bad stuff happens first, so you're glad when the hero shows up. But wardens are the wrong way round. They're the good thing that means a bad thing is about to happen. Like in Denerim, when the Blight ended.
A lot happened in Denerim. What did you see?
People talked a lot about this one warden. There was a big fight and they died, or, I don't know, maybe they didn't.
The hero of Ferelden. You forget the hero of Ferelden.
That was ages ago. 10 years. I was playing with small painted boxes and burying stuff I stole. I remember more people cringing about magic than Blight. Wardens were an excuse for your stuff to go missing. Blackwall's nice, though. Different from the Adamant ones. Need more like him. I hear Vachelle was good pay for you, Inquisitor. Time to go see if my friends came through, too. Got a location.
Alright, we're gonna do that in a little bit, because we need to do, something with Varric, and when we leave, we need to leave and come back to get the rest of his cutscene, so we have to get that unlocked first. Hey, Cole.
No. But you like demons. I enjoy the company of spirits, yes, which is part of why I do not abuse them with bindings. It isn't abuse, if I ask. Not always true. Also, I do not practice blood magic, which renders this entire conversation academic. He won't bind me. He's a mage and he likes demons, but he won't help.
Why would you want Solus to bind you?
So I'm safe. If Solus won't do the ritual to bind me, someone else could. Will. Like the Warden mages. And then... I'm not me anymore. Walls around what I want. Blocking, bleeding, making me a monster.
We'll find a way to keep you safe without binding you, Cole.
I have a suggestion, if Cole is ready to listen. I recall stories of amulets used by Raveni seers to protect spirits they summon from rival mages. A spirit, wearing an amulet of the Unbound, was immune to blood magic and binding. It should protect Cole as well. The resources of the Inquisition could be used to find such a talisman.
Good. They will not take me.
So I'm gonna give you a quick little, interesting little tidbit that was going to be added into the game, but was cut at near the end of production. Now, it's no secret that we're going to have to fight Corypheus, because he's the final boss of the main story. Obvious. But originally, if you were to bring Cole with you, Corypheus was actually going to cast a spell and bind him, similar to how the demons were bound to the wardens. And you would have had to fight Cole as well. They decided to remove that at some point during production. I can't remember exactly sure. But depending on your choices here, I believe there's a little flavor text that can happen that will basically show that he can't really do that. I'm not sure exactly. Something along those lines, but it's still pretty interesting. I kind of wish they would have kept it in just because it does sound kind of cool, but yeah. They decided against it for whatever reason. Probably because you would have to fight Cole, and Cole is, you know, could be potentially OP as all hell. Now, seeing the Blackwall. Ominous. Let's see, Inquisitor, you've been a friend and inspiration. You've given me the wisdom to know right from wrong, and more importantly, the courage to uphold the former. It's been an honor to serve you. Ominous. Now we wait here for a second. There he is.
The Spy Master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
He would not have left unless he had a good reason.
It is not for me to speculate on Blackwall's motivations. Sister Leliana had us search the Warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
So here we have a information about Lieutenant Cyril Mornay, one of the soldiers responsible for the Callier massacre of 937 Dragon. Was captured in Leeds, yada yada. Basically, information about him being executed. So yeah, or about him going to be executed in Val Royale. So good to know. So we can assume Blackwall went over that way. All right, we're going to talk to Cullen real quickly because we do have the Samson quest as well. This is something, it's optional, but I highly recommend doing before the next main story quest.
The papers you found on the Red Lyrium smugglers were exactly what we needed. We have the location of the Red Templar's main supply of lyrium. You'll never guess where.
Wherever it is, you seem happy about it.
I have cause. Sania, you've already dealt with the Red Templars there.
That was Samson's Red Lyrium supply.
The past tense is apt. We should send some people to sift through what's left. With some luck, we can track the shipments from the quarry to Samson's headquarters.
Okay, so a little side note. There was a quest I had to do over in Empress de Leon. Over here, where I had to basically kill a few people. There. There was basically Red Lyrium shipments here. I just killed them. So pretty much that was all that was here. Hindsight, I probably should have left that for later, but whatever. I have different plans for Empress de Leon. But if I didn't have that quest done already, he would have told me to come here and do the quest. One of the main reasons why I did that is because of this exact moment that I'm telling you right now. And it wasn't a complete accident. I didn't know that. Yeah, complete total accident. I didn't realize that was going to happen. So yeah.
I cannot believe the Grey Wardens could even conceive of such a plan. To seek out these old gods deliberately in some bizarre attempt to preempt the Blight.
How many lives were lost during the last Blight? Corypheus notwithstanding, I don't blame the Wardens for acting instead of reacting.
They acted stupidly.
By trying to end the Blight forever?
Yes. Would it have worked? Do you know? Did they? The fools who first unleashed the Blight upon this world thought they were unlocking ultimate power. Forgive me. The entire idea is unnerving. Let alone.
Lethalon basically means friend, so yeah, I'm Solus' friend. Hooray! Let's talk to Varric. How you doing, buddy?
Did I ever tell you about the time Hawk was on a Merchant Guild hit list? Hawk's uncle got into an investment scheme with a couple of merchant caste businessmen. They took a lot of people's coin in order to arrange the import of wandering hills from the Anderfells. A delicacy, I'm told. Their weird foreign foodstuffs arrived alive, and one of them, true to its name, wandered off in the middle of the night. The guild traced the shipments to Hawk's uncle, but as usual, he was so far in debt he couldn't see daylight. So they went after Hawk instead. They sent guys from the local carter to Hawk's estate one night. 5 big dusters, armed to the teeth. They're about to kick down the door when Hawk just opened it and invites them all inside. Leandra, Hawk's mother, made them tea, and for the next 2 hours tried to get them to make small talk. They wandered out of the house in a daze. No idea what just happened. Never came back. Hawk just had that effect on people. I always wanted to tell that one. Thanks. I guess I've got some letters to write. Bethany should know what happened. Excuse me.
That does sound like Enna. Sounds like something she would do. Holy fuck, that's adorable. We can't talk to Varric for a while, so... Damn. That was... I miss Enna. She was so adorable. God damn it. Hello, Dorian.
You have remarkably little here on early to winter history. All these gifts to the Inquisition, and the best they can do is the Malefica Imperio. Trite propaganda. But if you want 20 volumes on whether Divine Galatea took a shit on Sunday, this is evidently the place to find it.
If I knew what you were looking for, I could help you.
Ha! You? I rather doubt that. I apologize. That was unworthy. Did I see something by Genitivi here? I could have sworn.
What is this about, Dorian?
When everyone returned, they told us about your tumble into the Abyssal Rift. You went into the Fade. Physically went in. Are you... all right?
Hawk is gone.
The Fade is an ordeal under normal circumstances. To be the only real thing there, beyond description. That you made it out at all is a miracle. You do realize this feat hasn't been performed in over 1,000 years. Corypheus and his contemporaries entered the Fade and began the Blights. In comparison.
That's not exactly comforting, Dorian.
Nor should it be. If you can walk in the Fade, others will try to follow. Who knows what secrets Corypheus has revealed? Not all of them will be as lucky as you. What they could unleash. My advice? Keep this quiet. Let them speculate. Too many will see this as a challenge.
That's a good idea.
There are enough idiots in the world who think if they just use enough blood magic, their problems will vanish. It's exactly the sort of thing I want to stop back home. This I don't need. What I do need is a copy of the Liberalum. I'll wager I can find Corypheus' real name. If I can prove he was a grasping ankle-biter with no family to speak of, the luster would come right off. Wish me luck.
So basically, Dorian's pretty right about that. Corypheus is not his real name. We actually do learn that, I believe, if we look through it enough. But Corypheus is a title that is given to the High Priest of Dumat, similar to the Architect, who was the High Priest of Uthramel. Anything else, Dorian?
Marvelous business, the winter.
All that. What's that?
I hope you tried that.
Enough. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's pretty cool that we actually get to learn the type of stuff and we actually use the resources to. Hey Lily, how you doing?
Inquisitor. I have been thinking. You remember everything now, yes? The explosion at Haven, the Fade, escaping the breach. In your report, you said Justinia was with you. But only you emerged in the end. Why? Why were you the only survivor? She knew it was either her or me. And she wanted me to live. Of course. Of course she did. That's just like her. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did you say anything else? Anything at all? Please, if you remember. I'm sorry, Liliana. That was it. There are no answers in the Fade. Only illusions. A warped mirror. Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand. Now she's dead. I failed her. A message from Divine Justinia. That's a shock. You're right reading it. Thank you for the concern, Inquisitor. But I am. This message was written months, perhaps even years ago, to be delivered to me if she died. I've heard of such contingency plans. A sudden death often leaves loose ends. I'm to go to Valence, a small village on the waking sea. There is something hidden there. I'll help in whatever way I can. Wonderful. I was hoping you would agree to come with me to Valence. One more thing. If what is hidden in Valence is as valuable as I think, we're not going to be the only ones looking for it. I shall meet you at the Chantry in Valence. Try not to delay.
Of course! Alright, let's continue onwards. Land. Hey Solus, how you doing, buddy? Alright, so we have a few more quests we need to do. Well, kinda. Let me think. Sarah, that's right, we were going to go talk with Sarah. Let me go ahead and, do this real quickly, though. Actually turns... Ooh, Josie, anything with you?
We've an interesting development, Inquisitor. A petition from citizens of Val Royal. They wish to know what Andraste said to you.
Ah, fuck all that.
The rumor's origin. It may be expected to respond to those asking for Andraste.
Tell them the truth. Anything else?
A pleasure.
Nope. Alright then, let's continue onwards. I'm actually kind of curious with certain events that's going to happen in the final DLC. With quite a few of the characters, actually. Shit. I'm actually curious about what's going to happen with each of the characters. I know what happens with one character, but yeah. Okay then. We need to do something. Oh, I need to do that. Shit. Okay. I can't do that yet.
How goes the hunt for Samson?
We're close. I know it.
If I can help you any further.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Sorry. I want to get Blackwall's quest first because we do have to use the war table to unlock to finish his quest. But I need to wait for a little bit for that because of certain reasons. Oh shit! I forgot to talk to Viv. Damn it! She has a few cutscenes for us. Alright, let's go upstairs and talk to Lady Vivian. I haven't talked to you in a while, lady. Hello.
What can I do for you, my dear? Is it too much to hope that you've brought me the heart of the Snowy Wyvern?
I've brought you the heart as requested.
Inquisitor, you are a treasure. Please accept this as your payment. I must begin work immediately. You have been a dear friend, and I would like you to come with me.
Of course, Vivian. Now, the quest to get the Snowy Wyvern Heart takes you to the Exalted Plains. I was going to show you guys it, but it's really not that interesting. If you go there, just look for a Snow White Gurgurt and kill it and take its heart. However, if you kill another Gurgurt, you can take its heart and claim it as the Snowy Wyvern Heart. You piss off Vivian, though, if you do that, so it's just best to go out and get the heart.
This should only take a moment, Inquisitor. I'm here, my darling.
Vivian,
Yes, darling.
it's going to be alright, my love.
My darling? Bastian?
Vivian, I'm sorry.
There's nothing here now.
Pretty short cutscene for, having to go through an entire load screen. To be fair, we do go over to Val Royale for that, so, or wherever it's at. It's kind of weird. I was actually expecting the cutscene right away when we got back. Say la vie. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Varric, who should have a quest for us now. Yep, there it is. Ooh, a little dwarven friend. How you doing?
I appreciate the warning, but you shouldn't have come yourself. What if the guild found out, or what's his name?
Are you worrying for me or for yourself?
A little of column A, a little of column B. I am the expendable one, after all.
Oh, don't worry, I'll protect you. We'll just have to... Well, this is a surprise. You're the Inquisitor, right? Bianca Davry, at your service.
Any friend of Varric's is welcome here.
And be careful saying things like that. Some of his friends you don't want to meet. Oh, maybe you do. Who am I to judge?
Bianca's got a lead on where Corypheus got his red lyrium.
The site of Bartran's Folly, the tag Varric found, has been leaked. There's a deep roads entrance crawling with strange humans carting out red lyrium by the handful.
We need to deal with this. As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
I couldn't agree more.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help. Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all. Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
Will do! So, Bianca, huh? I'm not sure if that's the Bianca of Bianca or not, because Varric tells so many origin stories for that freaking crossbow. We'll have to see. This, by the way, is the alchemic notes for the Snowy Heart Wyvern. It's a age regression potion.
Bastian is dead. I can hardly believe. It was the Winter Send Ball. My first visit to the Imperial Palace. The Circle sent a dozen of us to entertain the nobility. I was in awe of everyone and everything, and then our eyes met. Bastien spent the entire ball at my side. The Dowager tried to have him killed for slighting her, but he didn't care.
Falling in love across a crowded ballroom. Sounds like something out of a children's story.
He was a dashing rogue, and any defects he might have had were made up for with rank and importance. It was A more innocent time, I suppose. Now he's gone, and I must write to his son Laurent. And his sister will make a terrible fuss if she isn't informed first. And I'll need to arrange for the chantry services. Maker only knows how long that will take.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Vivian.
You're too kind. I'll mend. Excuse me, I have so much to do. I always have time for you.
So sweet. Alright, nothing else with Vivian? For a while, at least. Whee! Hey, Varric. Got something for you.
What can I do for you, your inquisitorialness?
Special Cassandra wants a book. Let's get through all this. Seems surprised.
That book is easily the worst I've ever...
I just realized I probably should go through all this.
Oh, that's such a terrible...
Because, it's kind of funny. I realized halfway through the skipping, I was like, ah, shit, probably shouldn't do this. Basically, the romance serial that Cassandra loves is pretty much one of his worst-selling books in Orlais. And so, he wants to... He'll be happy to write it for her, so long as he is there when we give it to her. So, that's what we're doing. That's Legion of Dead armor. That's actually Warden armor. Interesting. Hey, Cassandra.
What have you done now?
I get it, Seeker. You're still sore after our spat.
I'm not a child, Varric. Do not suggest I'm without reason.
A peace offering. The next chapter of Swords and Shields. I hear you're a fan.
This is your doing.
I was hoping you'd be happy about it.
Well, if you're not interested, you're not interested. Still needs editing anyhow.
Wait!
You're probably wondering what happens to the Knight Captain after the last chapter.
Nothing should happen to her. She was falsely accused.
Well, it turns out the guardsman...
Don't tell me!
This is the part where you thank the Inquisitor. I don't normally give sneak peeks, after all.
Thank you.
Varric's the one you should be thanking.
I am but a humble servant to my loyal readers.
I wonder if I have time to read the first part.
But don't forget to tell all your friends, if you have any. Completely worth it.
I love that smile of hers. It's so adorable. Alright. Before we go talk to Sarah, let's go ahead and start up the... Oh crap, I gotta do that as well. Shit, forgot about that. Alright, let's go ahead and start up the quest with Blackwall. That way I can have him doing shit while stuff's going on. I don't need anyone with me, so let's go. These quest lines will also pretty much change everyone's tarot cards, with the exception of Solus. He only has 2 tarot card changes. One is unlocked at the end of the game, or near the end of the game at least, and the other one is if you romance him. And since no one's romancing him, yeah. It really was a difficult decision not to have anyone romance Solus. I was going to have Mitsuki romance him, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. The romance with Josephine is just too adorable, isn't it? I mean, a little leg popping the kiss, it's just, oh, precious. Precious. Alright. Well, let's see what's going on over here. Here's the gallows. This is going to be good.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead. Do you have anything to say in your defense? Very well. Proceed. Stop! A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him. Orders were given, and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Blackwall!
No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years. I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I am Tom Rainier.
Oh shit. Well, let's go find out what's going on with that. My sword disappeared. What the hell? That's kind of weird seeing me run around without a weapon. I kind of like it. I really wish, it's something I really wish, that you could actually run around Skyhold in your armor instead of the clothing, but either way. I actually do like that without the sword. Don't get me wrong, I love my giant purple sword, but still. Alright. After this upcoming cutscene, I am going to go away for a little bit so I can actually record the Judgment of Blackwall, which I'll explain in a little bit for a future video. But, yeah. Like I said, I'll explain it a little bit. Aw, my sword's back. Kind of disappointing, but meh. Alright, Rainier, what's up?
I didn't take Blackwall's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed. I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
I called you a friend. I trusted you. You lied.
The world believes you were sent by a divine force. The Inquisition encourages this thinking. I know you don't believe it. So, tell me again why we're different.
If there was another way, I would have taken it.
Sometimes, the lie is less important than what you do with it. If I'd stayed Rainier, no good would have ever come of my life. Why are you here?
I needed you to know you aren't alone in this.
Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason, while I was pretending to be a better man. This is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
I know you're more than what you say. Have some faith in yourself.
I have Liliana's report on Tom Rainier.
This is helpful, or at least educational.
Don't blame yourself. We all made this mistake. What do we do now? Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
I need to think about it.
Do what you must, but come to a decision soon. This will not wait forever.
So basically we have the decision to find a way to get Blackwall out of prison. If you have the Underworld perk, you actually have a different way of doing it, but yeah. Either way, I'll be right back once I get the quests done for that, so see you guys in a few minutes.